You are about to court Judge Judy.
This is Judge Judy.
This is suing Carlos Ballesteros for a refund of her granddaughter.
Order. That's case number 42 on the calendar, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Judge. So let's go through this.
Why don't you go and your grandmother? Your first name is?
Shyla.
You play basketball.
I don't remember.
How many years ago did you play for the team?
I believe it was 7th grade.
And what grade are you in now?
I'm at 7th grade.
In the 7th grade. Now, how many people team, sir?
Approximately 10 to 11.
Anyway, the long and short of the case is you signed her up. She went to some practice games. They were in the beginning of their season, and then she decided she didn't like it for whatever reason.
If I could clarify one thing, I didn't charge him a penny.
You left that out.
No, that's not true, Your Honor.
He didn't charge her anything.
No, I paid.
No.
I think I was paying like.
No. He didn't charge her anything.
Yeah, true.
Okay. So you started to play when, Shyla?
I believe it was the end of March, August, or July.
April,
That was on what date? I know,
Yes.
but what's on us?
Approximately a week ago.
So at the beginning of May. You're not sure?
I'm not sure. I believe it was,
This year.
yes.
And how many young women are on the team?
I don't remember. I stopped playing in the middle of April
Why?
because Vern, my coach, the gentleman sitting on the chair, he brings me down. And I'm not like, he yells at me.
So you didn't like the coach?
Yes.
Well, what happened after you missed that practice?
We had a practice.
And? Did you go to the tournament?
Yes.
Did you play?
Yes, it was a tournament.
But you played?
Yes.
So you went to a few practices and then you went to a practice?
Yes.
And on what date did you tell your grandmother that you didn't want to participate anymore?
Saturday and Sunday. Saturday after the game, after the first game, and then like
What did you tell her? Tell her.
the way he coaches. I like him as a person.
In life, you'll come across a lot of people who are in school. I would assume that your goal is to play, professional basketball on a professional basketball women's team.
I'm not sure.
That's your goal, right? You're not sure?
I'm not sure.
I'm trying to understand her. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Well, how many times did you team?
3 times, and I missed 2 practices.
What happened when you missed the 2 practices?
I don't remember.
Did everybody else show up for that practice?
one other kid.
And I went to that practice.
No, Your Honor.
No.
And did anything in particular happen on that Saturday?
Yes, me getting yanked.
You got yanked by the coach.
Yes, like the mistake was like he could have. I feel like I get instead of yelling, and then I see when they stay on the floor for the night.
Sandra Ashley says basketball Carlos Ballesteros owes for a refund of her granddaughter's shoes.
Go ahead.
I've known Shyla for years, and do I hold her? Definitely. But everyone gets pulled out equally, and I don't explain things, but the game is moving. It's moving.
Shit.
You.
Your Honor, when the parents and the players come to the tryouts, they try out, and after the tryouts, we tell everyone, if you sign up for the team, quit, because our budget is still set. We still have to travel to Nashville, Oregon. Coach follows up, calls every player, lets them know you made the team, and at that time, they have an opportunity to quit, and so there was a...
Did you replace her?
No, I mean, yes, Your Honor.
This new player, is that somebody that you know?
Yes.
Shyla? First name?
Teresa.
How much?
It's not the player she's thinking of.
May I say something? Your
What?
Honor? When all this corona came about and me and Shyla had the discussion, and she said, because this is her last year. So right now, the 8 that are listed on the paper, view her. And right now she has 1 more year of school. So in saying that, she didn't want to play with the weekend and then I think it was Carlos, and it was difficult for me to call. And he said, well, I'm really disappointed. Well, maybe me and Vern what I want to do is me and Vern sit down, have a talk with Shyla. And I said, fine. And then he asked me, I said, no, she hasn't gotten her permit yet, but I will. I said, I will come to, okay, a week went by, okay, and then, so I reached out to him again to find out what do you, so my next reply on the text that I have showing, well, am I able to retrieve, and he said, no refunds. I've never had a contract, and
No,
that
but
was,
you had, which you did, and your contract was a contract. You were going to pay him $14. Pay attention, don't shake your head.
Okay.
I'm telling you what the law is.
Okay.
You had a contract.
Okay.
But you had a contract, and the contract was, in exchange for $14, he was going to exhibit and train your basketball. That's the contract.
Okay.
You know, if he paid you $14, you would get all of your money back. Your granddaughter had her end of the contract. Her end of the contract was she was going to benefit from this contract. My problem, Mr. Ballestero,
Yes.
Mr. Ballestero, is that you are on a team. Shyla really has to understand that in life everything is perfect, and it appears to me that you had people who were genuinely perfect.
Want justice? Go to Twitter, face.com. Follow us on .com.
May, June, and July. 3 months.
April.
Yeah.
April.
No.
August.
No.
May, June, and July.
April.
No, Your Honor.
No.
So it's 3 months that you had to learn to deal with this coach. She found that his style was gay this time. Well, that comes under the category of too bad.
And I
Just
even,
a second, and
okay.
I know.
Hey.
There's more to be. Nah, I don't think I'm going to do this. We're done.
Thank you.
Parties are excused. You may step out.